At this point, they're over the Commanders because I like that combo better than I like Jaden Daniels and Dan Quinn. I trust Harbaugh, and I trust Harbaugh went toe-to-toe with Sean Payton and that defense, and Harbaugh won. That's why I like this team so much. And that defense has been playing great all year. Had a couple up and down moments, but I like this Chargers team a lot.
I feel like this is a good place for me to instigate. Terrell, the Jaden Daniels cheerleader of the show,
Hmm.
he's coming off his biggest win of his career, his biggest game of his career, his rookie of the year moment. Do you have the Commanders behind the Chargers at this point in the season?
No, yeah, I would have the Commanders in that slot there, and the only reason why the Chargers got demolished by the Bucks the week before, and they didn't come out looking great even against Denver. They pulled it out in new Chargers fashion. The Chargers of old would have lost that game on Thursday night, but the Chargers are good. I would put the Commanders in there because Jaden Daniels is unbelievable. I mean, 5 touchdowns is nuts. So I would put the Commanders in that spot. It's tight, but I'm going off of the
Well,
Chargers won a divisional game. Good for them, but they got smoked by the Bucks. They got smoked. That's a
look,
bad loss at home.
Commanders aren't going to play an Eagle team without Hurts and C.J. Gardner-Johnson again. They gave up 33 points to Kenny Pickett. Like, this defense, even with Latimer, who I thought was going to be a difference maker, he was getting cooked all day. But I mean, a lot of people get cooked by A.J. Brown. But Latimer was not the difference maker I thought. I think that was his rookie moment, rookie of the year moment, Jane Daniels. But that team was like, I don't trust this team to do this every game to throw 5 touchdowns against the Eagles or against a, that's what they need to do to win. That's not sustainable. That's the only reason why I like the Chargers, because like Chargers can win like running the ball or passing the ball. Commanders need to get in a shootout because they can't
Um,
run the ball too effectively.
Notable too, Deontay Johnson was released by the Ravens and awarded to the Texans. The only other team to put a claim in on him was the Los Angeles Chargers. So
Yeah.
looks like receiver there is obviously their heel, and they know it. AJ, I'll let you be the tiebreaker here. Commanders or Chargers?
Uh, for lack of a better team going to that spot, I don't like either of these teams in the top
Sweet.
10. But for lack of a better team going to that spot, I'm going to stick with the Chargers there above the Commanders. Yes, Jaden Daniels had a great win against a great defense. But what Angel said, the Commanders are not going to face a Jalen Hurts and C.J. Gardner-Johnson Eagles again. I think the air was sucked out of the room the second Jalen Hurts went down, and you have to throw Kenny Pickett out there. The fact that the Eagles were even still in that game is huge. Also, Commanders had a ton of turnovers. Yes, they still pulled it out, but 5 turnovers. They still pulled out the win, but looking at these two teams, I'd have the Chargers at.